Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be talking about a lot of empty products that I went through in the past few months, and I guess this is my fourth empties video, and I have some interesting products to go through. If you want to know what my empty products are, and if you want to know some mini reviews on these products, then please continue watching. Also, do not forget to like, share, comment and hit the red color subscribe button underneath this video and hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my body product empties first, and then move on to the face products. So first I would like to start with the shower gels that I emptied out. So the first shower gel I'm going to talk about is this is the Fiamma Duals shower gel. This is in the variant patchouli and macadamia soft glowing skin with skin conditioners. This is a very nice refreshing shower gel. I would say it's a very decent shower gel, and this is actually the second time that I bought it because it smells very nice and you feel very cleansed and refreshed. It lathers very well, so this is a good one. So the second shower gel that I emptied out is this I've already featured in one of my previous empties videos as well. This is the Think Skin body wash in the flavor Sandal Clear. This is also a very nice, you need like a very little amount of this onto your loofah to lather this up. It's quite cheap as well, and it says it's paraben free. This is 250 ml and it retails for about 79 rupees. You can get this in any departmental or supermarket store, I guess. So it's a very nice decent shower gel, I would say. Coming on to my most favorite shower gel ever is this Palmolive Thermal Spa Skin Renewal Crushed Coconut with jojoba butter extract. So this is the shower gel that I emptied out today. It's a very nice shower gel. It smells heavenly. It smells like coconuts. This, you know, when you take a shower and use this shower gel, your whole bathroom smells like this. It's so good. It's a very nice pleasant smell. It also lasts on your body for such a long time, the smell, and this is such a great one, and it also has crushed coconut particles inside this shower gel. It's sort of a creamy texture, and the only problem with this shower gel is that you require a lot more shower gel than the others if you want to lather it up you know, and cleanse your body with it. So you need a little bit more than any other standard shower gel, but nevertheless it's a very nice shower gel. If you want a very good smelling shower gel, then this is the one that you need to go for. Coming on to body lotions, I emptied out two giant tubs of this Scent Ives body lotion. One is in the variant oatmeal and shea butter, and this one is in the elastin and collagen variant. I featured this in my shower essentials video. If you haven't checked that video out, do check it out. It's a very good one. You are bound to find good pics for your shower. If you want to go and watch it, do watch it. It's like, I'll put a card up here or here. So these two body lotions, these are great body lotions. It's very lightweight. I prefer this over the Nivea one. I'm currently using the Nivea one. It's quite thick in texture when compared to this. This is very light and it gets absorbed into your skin very nicely, and you get huge quantities. This is what, 621 ml, and you can get this on a discounted price for 498 rupees or 500 rupees on Nykaa. So this is the best body lotion that I've ever tried. Once I get over with the Nivea body lotion, I'm going to go back to this one. Any flavor, any variant in this is fine. It's very nice, and it leaves your skin very nice and moisturized. So coming to body oil, I usually mix in my body lotion with my body oil so that I get extra nourishment, and also I strongly believe that your stretch marks and stuff is going to get controlled if you use a body oil, and that's why I started using body oils. And the first body oil I ever bought was the bio oil, but when in comparison to that, this is supremely good, and I featured this in my shower essentials video as well. This is the M Caffeine Naked and Raw Coffee Body Polishing Oil. This smells like coffee. It's a very nice lightweight texture, and you can mix this in with your body lotion, you know, mix it up nicely onto your hands and then apply it onto your body. It's gonna moisturize your skin on another level. It's gonna prevent stretch marks and stuff. So this is so good. I emptied out one bottle and I'm currently using my backup one. So it's a very nice body oil, I would say. The only problem is that it comes in a glass bottle, and I'm very scared that it's gonna break or something when if I drop it or something, it's gonna break. But the good thing is that it comes with a very nice pump. The pump is so good. It's very convenient to use. So that's that. And coming to hair products, I emptied out only one hair product, which is the Sunsilk Co Creations Lusciously Thick and Long Shampoo. It has keratin and yogurt. I just got this because I couldn't find my usual herbal essence shampoo during the lockdown and stuff, so I just got this. This is like an okay shampoo. It's not that great. It's not as good as my herbal essence one. This does have some nasty ingredients, so I do not recommend this. If you can get your hands on the herbal essence one, that's really good. I'm glad that I actually bought it now, and I can start using that from now on. So this is like an okay shampoo, nothing great about that. And coming on to body scrubs, I forgot to talk about the body scrub that I emptied out. So this is actually the Scentize Energizing Coconut and Coffee Scrub. This is actually a face scrub, but this is like a little bit too harsh on your face, and it has walnut shards, which is very bad for your skin if you use it like very often. If you use it, then it's gonna damage your skin because it can cause micro tears. Walnut shards are very bad for your skin, and most of the skincare experts, they do recommend chemical exfoliation over physical exfoliation. So I do recommend that you can use this on your face about once a week, but not more than that. That's what I do. Once a week I use this, and the other time I use a chemical exfoliant. So this I use it for my body as well, because it's like nice gritty particles and it scrubs your body so well. This is especially essential if you are shaving your body, and you can have this ingrown hair problem, of course, if you shave your body. So I recommend that you buy this and use this. It's a very nice scrub for your body. I guess I featured this again in my shower essentials video. Just check out that video for more information. So that was the next body product that I emptied out. Let's talk about some deodorants. The first one is this one. This is the Eva Fresh Splash deodorant. This is a okay deodorant. It smells very good though, but I've switched over to the roll-on type deodorants, so I do not use that anymore now. So the roll-on type deodorant that I often use is the Nivea one or this Rexona ones. These Rexona ones are also great. It's pretty cheap, for about 65 rupees or something. It's pretty cheap. It smells good. It controls the body odor. It does the job. So I emptied two of those, and I'm currently using the Nivea one, but I like to purchase the Nivea one from now on because I feel that it's a little bit better. So coming on to the perfume, I guess I featured this perfume in my top 5 perfumes video. If you haven't checked it out yet, again, card is the place you can go to and find that video. And this is the Yardley London Autumn Bloom perfume. This smells so good. It smells like so nice. If you're looking for a budget friendly perfume and nice candy type of smell, very sweet smelling perfume, then you can definitely go for this one. It's a very nice one. It has a nice glass packaging. The packaging also looks really classy and nice in my opinion. And yeah, you can go for this perfume if you're looking out for a budget friendly, nice sweet smelling perfume. So the next thing is for face. So let's talk about face washes. I emptied out 3 face washes. The first one is this one, Simple Kind to Skin Refreshing Facial Wash. Simple Kind to Skin Refreshing Facial Wash. It's 100% soap free. Simple is a very gentle skincare brand, and if you have sensitive skin, you can definitely try out their face washes, their moisturizers. I personally like their face wash and their moisturizer, and I think I have another one of this that I would be using next. It's a very nice gentle face wash, you guys. If you have very sensitive skin and all that, you can Definitely try this out. It does not have harsh ingredients, it does not have too many harsh chemicals or anything, so you can definitely try this out. It's a very good face wash. And the second one is this is the Clean and Clear Morning Energy Face Wash, and it says oil free, won't clog pores, aqua splash. This is very nice face wash because it leaves a very nice cooling sensation on the face. One thing that I feel that it could have been better is that there are some tiny beads inside this face wash that potentially could harm your skin and cause micro tears. I feel that alone could have been avoided, but nonetheless it's a very nice budget friendly, pocket friendly face wash. If you're looking for a pocket friendly face wash, then you can definitely try this out. But if you have sensitive and acne prone oily skin, then you can definitely try out this simple face wash, which is no artificial perfume color, no harsh chemicals, no alcohol, no parabens, and all those good things. And the third face wash that I emptied out is something that I hate. This is the Good Vibes Pomegranate Foaming Face Wash. This basically does nothing a face wash is supposed to do. A face wash is supposed to cleanse your skin and make it squeaky clean, dirt free and all that. This does nothing, because I feel that the dirt and stuff, it does stay on even after I use this face wash. It's not that great, you guys. I prefer my other face washes over this. The only good thing is that it comes with a pump and it's a foam, but it does not cleanse your skin that well in my opinion, so I would skip this. Next, let's talk about toners. If you want, I have made an entire video on the top 5 toners that I currently love. I am not sure if it's already up. If it's already up, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. If it's not up, keep an eye out for it. It's a very nice informative video about toners and the ones that I personally like. And coming on to the toners that I emptied out, this is the Plum Green Tea Alcohol Free Toner. Whenever you go for buying a toner, do make sure that you buy the alcohol free one, because toners are supposed to maintain the pH balance of your skin, bring back the pH balance that got disturbed because of the alkaline nature of the soap. And if you have alcohol in your toner, then the purpose, it kind of fails. Okay, it does not even work properly as a toner. So make sure to buy an alcohol free toner. Plum is a great one. It's a very mild, good for sensitive skin, and it has green tea. It also has the chamomile one that you can try out, but I have been constantly repurchasing the green tea one, and I use it in the night and I love it. So do give this one a shot. I also featured this in my top 5 toners video. And also the next toner that I love is from Good Vibes. Good Vibes makes some great amazing toners, especially the ones that come in this particular spray bottle. It comes with a spray, nozzle spray, which is easy. You can just spritz it on your face. And this is the rose variant. This is my favorite variant in their toners range, and it smells divine. It feels refreshing. It just does the job so well. I would definitely go out and repurchase this particular variant. So it's a great one. I also have other Good Vibes toners that I'm currently using. Once that gets over, I would definitely repurchase this particular variant. And coming on to moisturizer, the only moisturizer that I emptied out is this. This is the Garnier Wrinkle Lift Anti-Aging Cream. It's a beautiful moisturizer. It comes with the pro retinol, and which is very good for anti-aging and all those things. It's a very nice moisturizer. It's very lightweight on the skin. It's it does the job. It moisturizes your skin so well. It's affordable, so it's a good one. If you want to buy a moisturizer, do give this one a shot. It's a good one. And coming on to face oil, this is the Plum Grapeseed and Sea Buckthorn Glow Restore Facial Oil Blend, and this is a 30 ml bottle. It's a very nice facial oil. If your skin is parched, if your skin is supremely dry, then if you want a face oil, this is a very affordable one that you can try. It does moisturize my face really well. However, I would not like to repurchase this, because currently if I use a very thick or very heavy facial oil or a moisturizer, then my T-zone gets like really oily. So I just use a lightweight and lightweight gel sort of moisturizer or a lightweight moisturizer like the Pond's one. So this is a very good one. If you have extremely dry, parched skin, very dry skin, then you can go for this one. So it's a good one. When I used to have dry skin, I did really enjoy that facial oil. And coming on to makeup, I just have two items. One is this one. This is like a beauty blender. This is from PAC, the blender that comes in a container that has two beauty blenders, one of which is this one, and this one tore unfortunately, and that's why I'm throwing it out. So I have other beauty blenders. PAC has very nice beauty blenders, and this is a really great one in my opinion. If you're looking out for a beauty blender, you can try the PAC ones definitely. So this is a good one. However, it tore, so I'm throwing it out. And the last thing in this empties video is my favorite. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is waterproof, and this is my favorite mascara of all times. This this has a very nice wand. I actually have a backup that I'm currently using. It has a very nice wand. This is a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it gives so much volume to the lashes, especially when you curl your lashes and apply this mascara. It just makes your lashes like so voluminous and so good. You don't even need false lashes if you have this mascara. If you're that person who's scared of wearing false lashes, you can get this mascara. However, this is a little bit expensive. It's about for 800 rupees, but you can always find this on a discounted price for about 450 or 500. Whenever L'Oreal goes on discount, this is the thing that you need to purchase first. It's a great mascara, the best in the market. So with that, we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed and liked my mini reviews on the products that I recently emptied out. For more such videos, do leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. I would love to make videos based on your suggestions as well. And please like this video, share, comment, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. I'll see you next time in my next video. Until then, take care. Tata, bye bye.